Thank you for your kind introduction. Good morning, everybody. I'm very pleased to be here today to share the view of my magic display, a crystal ball view of so-called smart TV for the next year and beyond. Most recently, we have been seeing some turmoil of TV industries, not only manufacturing, but also broadcasting industry as well. However, even with those difficult time of TV industry, still people love TV to some extent. Of course, it is also said that particularly younger generation don't see TV program as we did in the past. The tendency is continuously for that way. However, particularly the broadcasting industry, the tendency of decline of audience rates are slowing down to keep a certain level of business, even with those overall tendency of difficult time of entire TV industries. Particularly the program such as sports program is still attractive for many people. Particularly the baseball and soccer program are still keeping the certain level of audience, even under such a difficult situation as I described with previous chart. However, there is another tendency we have been seeing. The content on the web will and have become very attractive for many people. We have now the big, relatively larger display in our living room as a result of the stoppage of analog TV broadcasting and the switch to digital TV broadcasting. In Japan, that happened last year, July 24th. However, there is not good connectivity between the web and your TV yet. Of course, the most recent product we have now with the introduction of the digital TV set, we have some connectivity between web and our TV set. To make that connectivity as perfect as we can do, some people tried to, for their private connection, like as this chart showing. And my living room looks like this. However, the other member of families cannot touch it. So that is the expectation come from for so-called smart TV. What is smart TV? Also, I introduced this as a result of this situation we have now. However, it is not just hardware, like a connectivity to the web, or a totally new TV set as just a tangible hardware. But it is an ecosystem which has multi-layer structure with 4 layers, such as content layer, application layer, and hardware layer. Hardware layer is a tangible one, TV set, and or set-top box, and remote controller. The bottom of this ecosystem is platform layer. I will explain all these 4 layers one by one. First of all, I would like to explain what is platform layer. Platform layer is the foundational layer to support entire smart TV ecosystem. Platform layer, if they want to make themselves prosperous, they have to make the other 3 layers above of platform layer prosperous. That is the only way to make entire ecosystem successful. So far, we have been seeing Apple, Google, Microsoft as a vendor of this platform layer. I'm not sure Amazon will join that group of these providers, but my crystal ball is showing Amazon maybe. The name of ecosystem should be called Apple TV, Google TV, Microsoft TV, Amazon TV, and so on and so forth. It means the platform layers provider have responsibility to support entire ecosystem. That is the reason I introduced this platform layer as the foundational layer. The reason that Apple, Google, MS, and Amazon maybe as a provider of platform layer is that these players have global cloud computing infrastructure. In other words, the provider for this platform layer have such a huge computing power as a cloud computing infrastructure. The platform layer also have to define the frame or rule of the other 3 layers. Even I said they have to define. However, the definition shouldn't be too strict. If it is too strict, the player we expect on the other 3 layers can provide innovative or flexible or new ideas under such a too strict rule defined by platform layer. The balance of strictness and framework and freedom or flexibility allowed are very important and sensitive, and it's a key to success, how platform layer can provide and support the other three layers on the top of it. Also, platform layer should provide basic tools on the other three layers. But again, platform layer accept and also encourage other better tools provided by the other vendors. Also, the platform layer should provide basic mechanism or way of content delivery, content charging. However, again, they should accept and encourage other supplementary ways from other vendors. Hardware layer is very easy to understand. It's our only tangible layer, means it is consistent with the tangible devices. It may be fully integrated and fully functional new TV set, or set-top box to be attached to the ordinary TV set we have now. Of course, it should be digital TV instead of analog TV. Also, the hardware layer has remote controller. The remote controller is the most important devices for this layer, because people, audience, use remote controller to play with smart TV. I see in my crystal ball smartphones and tablet PCs will be the remote controllers for smart TV. Because remote controller should provide variety of method and way to handle smart TV, such as touch, flick, voice response, and Keynote. Touch and flick are, of course, familiar with you, I guess, with the touch screen. And voice response mechanism as Siri on iPhone or other smartphone. And Keynote, mainly I expect the way people to handle the screen with their gesture. And Microsoft will have some advantage in this particular technology. Application layer is on the top of the hardware layer. And the application layer is as the layer of the most important for smart TV, because they provide the way to manage content recommendation, content delivery, and content charging. I see some avatar kind of character on the smart TV screen or application layer as a guidance to audience to show the way how they play smart TV with mainly recommendations. Recommendation shows snippet, a piece of content as a trailer of a movie. Recommendation has two ways or two kinds. One is from the vendor side, I mean the supply side recommendation. That was created by vendors, how they would like to sell the content to their audience. The other way of recommendation, even it is also provided an avatar, a character on the screen, should be based on the result of analysis of so-called big data. Big data for a particular audience should be gathered from other social network systems such as Facebook or Twitter, and other applications can provide different type of data related to a particular audience as well. And application on this application layer should analyze all those big data and to recommend a particular lead or the content they think the audience should appreciate. Another important mechanism application should provide is charging. Charging should be based on click time, I mean how many minutes or hours, and the length of content, partial length or full length, with various discount schedule as well. Of course, as I mentioned previously, platform layer should provide some basic tools, mechanism of this layer should provide. But again, the platform layer expect or encourage and accept the more supplemental way or better method to serve as application on this application layer, to recommend content and deliver content and charging content with various better way or nice way of discount schedule. Content layer is the source of money, potentially the most profitable layer. Even it is most profitable layer, the key to success is how flexible they are. They should flexibly respond to the way of application required. Application should provide the recommendation and delivery charging with various ways. The variety of those applications, recommendation and delivery charging way, request to content layer to respond nicely, as flexible as possible. Particularly, flexibility of the recommendations request for snippet, the piece of content. The other traditional difficulties for the player of a content layer has a hesitation to make their content to piece, even it is considered as a trailer. Also, the content layer should be flexible for charging method. Because application layer offers the audience the variety of charging, click, time, it's long or short, full length or piece, and with variety of discount schedules. So content provider should respond nicely and flexibly enough to those requirements of the offer application made to audience. With this kind of close relationship or close collaboration between content and application, we might see the integrated package of content and also application with maybe original avatar as well. We have been seeing also the similar business in the next to the TV industry, book industry, publishing industries. The current electronic book is, I think, just electronically reading of existing paper-based book. Full print electronic book must be integration or a mixture of text, images, and videos. We can listen maybe the complaint from the people of book industry or publishing industries. It is not, but I would like to respond to that complaint. So what? If audience or leaders, still I can call them leaders, expect such a flexibility or a mixture of integration of text, image, and videos as a new book, we should provide that. That is the future of book industry, I think, I believe. Exactly the same thing I should say as a conclusion of my presentation. Smart TV must be integration of text, image, and videos, not just videos or movies. The broadcasting industries, I mean the TV broadcasting industries people, or TV manufacturer may complain, as people book industry did. It is not TV. And again, I would like to respond to that complaint. So what? Audience would like to see on display or monitor as an integration of text, images, and videos, we should provide that. That is the future of TV. Thank you very much for your attention, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thus, URL I'm sharing on this last chart is the table of content page of my comment or articles of Nikkei Shimbun. And there are many smart TV related articles of contents, but it is only in Japanese, so foreigners, I'm sorry. But I guess majority of the audience today is Japanese, so please enjoy my article on Nikkei Shimbun through this table of content page. Thank you very much.
Thank you.